always a what ifs. There's always things that could go wrong. And when you look at a roadmap and you're traveling from California to New York, are you going to sit there and question, what if I get a flat tire in Texas? What if I get pulled over? What if I get stranded? No. Like that deal with it when that happens. And if that happens, focus on what you're going to do when you get to New York. What does that look like? What is the feeling that you're going to get when you get there? Like, just focus on the end result. I'm not saying that you can just like look at the end result and you're sitting in New York City because that's your plan. And don't worry about, okay, well, I'm going to put gas. I need to have the right finances in order to get me there. Of course, you have to do all that. But don't focus on all the what ifs that could go wrong. Focus on what is all the possibilities. Like, look at and think about all what's possible. You know, I just recently thought of something. I shared it with my son. I was like, you know, I remember thinking this, like, we're always so caught up on how do we get what we want to get, right? You want to travel the world, or you want to, whatever mission or project or goal that you have, or you want to bring your business and double your business from $500,000 to $1 million. And everyone's always thinking about all the obstacles, all the what ifs that could happen and it could go wrong. And oh, well, I have to hire staff. Like some people just asked me recently today, like, how do you hire staff? You know, what if the income isn't there? It's like, focus on what your plan is. Focus on the big picture. Focus on that vision. Like I said before, you're going from California to New York. Think about what that looks like. Forget about the in-between. You know that you're going to strap up to start your journey, to start your drive. But focus on what all the things that are going to come to you once you're there, and how you're going to feel, who you're going to meet. That's going to, like, literally you're going to attract all these experiences based on what you're putting out there. And I was recently telling my son, I said, you know, it's just like those meat eaters out there. If you're vegan, then you can't relate to this. But all the meat eaters out there that like to eat whatever, chicken or beef, a hamburger. When you go to a restaurant, you order a chicken dish. If you actually saw the chicken getting slaughtered of how they made it, you probably would lose your appetite. And you probably would be like, oh, no thanks. Same thing. When you're looking at all the ops of like the in-betweens, all the how-tos and potentially what could go wrong, it's like you're going to lose your appetite. You'd be like, my motivation is going to go down. Right? So I kind of compare it to that. It's no different. You know, 80%, listen to this, 80%, guys, it's your psychology. It's your mindset. Do you believe you can do it? Do you believe that you deserve it? Because if you believe that you deserve it, then that's half the battle, right? So people are going after certain things that they don't feel that they deserve. And 80%, okay? 80% is the psychology and 20% is literally all the how-tos. All the how-tos, which is very important. You need both. Like, you 100% you need both. When you really think about 80%, if I just get my mind right, then the 20% is like in the bag. The 20% is in the bag. So just think about that. 80% is your psychology. And what is going to keep you going is staying focused on that end result, that big picture. And that's where your focus needs to be. Those thoughts need to go to what it is that you're trying to accomplish and what does that look like.